Hey, hi everyone, this is Sumit. This is the part 3 of JDBC series. So in this video, we will talk about insert operation, update operation, delete operation. So these are the CRUD operation. So let's begin with insert operation. This is my Eclipse ID. So I will create a new Java project. So in SRC, we will create a class. Let's say insert operation. So this is the class and I am going to create a JDBC program for insert operation. In my last video, we have seen what are the steps to write the JDBC program. So our first step is to register the driver. So this is the first step. In my last video, we have talked about how to add MySQL connector in class path. See, MySQL connector jar has been added in the class path of our project. So our second step is to create the connection. This is the URL for MySQL. Port is 3306 and this is the database name. And in my laptop, I have set the username and password root. So this line will create the connection with database. Our third step is to create a statement. I have created a statement for this connection. Now the fourth step is to execute the query. So we are going to insert data into table. So let me show which database we are using. This is the database which we are using. This is the student table which we have created in our last video. We have added 3 columns: ID, name and city. So in this URL, I will take the DB name as demo. Now the fourth step is to execute the query. So which method we are going to use for insert operation? So as we have seen, for executing query, we are going to use execute update method if we want to use none selection operation. This is the query for insert operation. Now I'm going to run this query using our JDBC code. Right? The last step is to close the connection. So here I will print a message, say inserted successfully. So this is the 5 lines of code of JDBC using which we are going to insert data into student table. So I will execute this program. Something wrong. Class not found. Now it will work. Again I will execute the program. See, inserted successfully. It means we have successfully inserted the data. This is the data which I have inserted. So here we can see we are getting a message com.mysql.jdbc driver depreciated. This is the new class driver for MySQL. So I will copy this and I will paste it here. So don't get confused, you can use this one as well as this one. Now change the value. I want to insert Rakesh and Pune. These are the values. So run it again. Inserted successfully. See, these are the value which I have added as a hard coded. But in real time project, client adds the input. And this value we will take it from client, but for now we are added hard coded, right? So again I will run the program. Inserted successfully. Go to the MySQL. Data has been inserted. Now we will talk about update operation. So for update operation, I am not going to change in the same file. I will create a new class. So this is the class in which I will write the JDBC code for update operation. So what I will do, I will copy it from here so that we are not going to type it again, right? Paste it here. First step, register the driver. Then again, I will make connection with demo database. Then I will create a statement. Now I will execute query. So I am going to update some data. So which method I will call? Execute update. And here I will write the queries for updating the data, right? So what I am going to do, these are the data. So I want to update this name whose ID is 3. So what will be the query? This will be the query for updating data. Run the program. See, updated successfully. So this is the update operation using JDBC code. Now same thing I will do for delete operation. So create a class. Now I will call execute update method for delete operation. So the query for delete operation is close the connection. So I am going to delete data from student table whose ID is 1. It means this entry should be deleted. Run this program. Yes, data has been deleted. So in this video we have seen insert operation, then update operation, then delete operation. So in my next video we will see how to retrieve data from database.